Hi, I'm Dana, and today's another sold to ship video from this past Saturday and Sunday, which was July 9th and 10th. Okay, so the first item that I'm going to share is these Levi's 550s, and they have this really nice wash. So Levi's 550s are the more sort of relaxed straight leg, and these are not vintage, and you can usually tell that right away if the Levi's has these multiple tags here right near the right front side. Let's see, these jeans sold on eBay, and I had them listed for $25, and I received an offer for $10. And this week was a really rough week for me, so I didn't have much sales, and when I started getting offers, even if they were really low, I was going to go ahead and accept them. And for a few reasons. One is I think that when you do accept offers, it sort of helps trigger the algorithm to say send viewers or send people over your way. And the other reason is that I like to turn over items quickly so that I can get maybe possibly even better items into my store and closets. So I went ahead and accepted this offer, and I finally made, after eBay fees and my cost of goods, and my cost of goods for all of these items were $1.50 per item. I picked them up at my closest Goodwill bins, and they charge by the item rather than by the pound. So after fees and cost of goods, I made $5.18. So not the best sale, but again, it's a sale. So let's see, and I'm going to go ahead and ship these pants in this padded flat rate envelope. So, with eBay sales, we have to sort of figure out the best way to ship things. So I could have sent this out in a just a regular cardboard flat rate envelope, and I think that would have been just fine, as well as it's actually I think it's maybe about 70 cents cheaper than the padded flat rate envelope. So but these jeans I had listed kind of early on when I started selling on eBay. So I went ahead and just chose the padded flat rate. I'm gonna consider using the cardboard envelope more often, especially with jeans. So let's see. So how is everyone doing? I hope everyone had a really great weekend. I had a really nice weekend, actually. So I think I mentioned before that I've been doing enough drafts so that I can send them out on the weekend. I list 5 items a day, and so what I do is Monday through Friday, I try to, I list my 5, and then I try to draft either anywhere from 2 to 4 items per day. And then that way I can build up a draft bank, and that way I can, keep my reselling chores down to a minimum for the weekend, and that way I can go and, not worry about, all my tasks, all my duties, and I can just kind of, do fun things. So fun things, and then also, catching up on like grocery shopping and cleaning the house, all those kind of necessary things. So, yeah. Here. Okay. So, yeah, and, if I could, take a moment, I just want to thank all the subscribers and the people who like the videos, and I thank you so much. I really appreciate you all, and as well as I'd like to also give shout outs to the people who leave comments, and that would be Sujo and Maria Felicity, Gigi, Fab and Chic at 50, DeSanti, One Busy Mama to You, Rose, Gietta Thrift, and Susanna. Thank you all so much for your comments. They're really, really inspiring and motivating, as well as, thank you so much for all your tips, and, snaps to you all. Thank you. Okay, so the next sale is another pair of Levi's. And these I recently picked up, I think at my last haul, which was actually a couple weeks ago. They're 505s, and, really good size, 34 by 30. They are in this really nice dark wash. It's almost like a tinted dark wash, with almost like tinted with sort of gray or black. And they're in really good condition. This was an eBay sale. Let's see. I listed these for $19. With sort of the slower sales, I am being very competitive with my listing price. So $19. I received an offer for $9, and I sat and I thought about it, and sales were coming in very slowly, so I decided to go ahead and accept, and I only made $4.57 on this sale. So not a great sale, but again, I just really want to move items, so went ahead and accepted that. And I think the buyer's gonna get a really, really nice pair of jeans. So with this eBay sale, I'm gonna go ahead and use the cardboard envelope, and with the sort of my newer listings, I'm using the cardboard envelope a lot more frequently. So and again, you can just give buyers like a better discounted shipping, which I think they can definitely appreciate. So I wanted to also, you guys leave such great comments. I wanted to mention some of them, and let's see. Hi Sujo, how you doing? Thank you so much for your comment. yeah, your comments are really motivating and so sweet. So thank you. Let's see. And I had made an extra sold to ship video last week, and Sujo said that she really liked watching the extra one. So thank you so much. You know, that's really actually very helpful feedback. You know, I have to ship things out, and you know, if I don't have to do sort of all the number crunching of the week, it's actually not as labor intensive for me to do sold to ship. So yeah, thank you so much, Sujo. I really appreciate the feedback, and you know, hope all's well with you. So let's see. Also, hi Maria Felicity. It was so good to hear from you. Maria Felicity also mentioned that that she, you know, she loves the sold to ship videos, and that she really likes to have the videos playing while she's working. And you know, let's see, she also says that it makes the time go by faster, and it's almost like, you know, she's hanging out with a friend. And I really, you know, I hear you on that, because that's you know, exactly what I feel like with other YouTube videos too. You know, I love watching and listening to videos while I work as well. And you know, while I'm making these videos, it really makes me feel like, you know, especially now, and in the beginning it was a little weird, because you know, I didn't have anybody who was subscribing or commenting, but now that I have, you know, you guys commenting and subscribing, it's really, really nice, because I have you know, actual people that I'm talking to. So thank you so much, Maria Felicity. I really appreciate you. Okay, so you know, these jeans are going into this cardboard envelope. And what's helpful is to make sure that the flap is sort of pre-folded before taking off this the adhesive protector. So so make sure you do that, and then it just makes it easier to close. So there, you know, and then so a couple of things that I'm thinking, you know, especially with eBay sales, oftentimes I won't wrap it with the packing paper, and in this case, you know, these two pairs of jeans, I sold them at a really low price, and so, you know, while I'm still writing out the thank you tags, I didn't wrap them, and you know, it just saves a little bit of time. I also feel like using the yarn just adds a little bit of a personal touch. And the other thing I thought about was, I was kind of really against using the these cardboard envelopes for a while, and I thought, well, you know, if it rains or something, it's cardboard, it's paper, it's not going to protect the item on the inside. However, these cardboard envelopes often will, you know, you ship out like lots of documents and things. So, you know, it's paper within this cardboard. So I think, oh, well, you know, it's pretty safe in you know, the documents are safe, so, you know, perhaps maybe these are safe. And, you know, if jeans were to get wet, I mean, you know, it's not a huge deal. So anyway, so a couple things that are kind of that I'm thinking about. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put this label, and then it goes over part of the flap, the top flap, so it helps, you know, keep that seal on there. Let's see. Also, oh, yes. So I think I was mentioning before. Oh no. So I think I was mentioning before that I don't have a thermal printer yet, you know, and I just print them out on my black and white printer, and then I cut them out, and then I add it to these small customs bags. And so you can get these small customs bags as well as a lot of envelopes and boxes from the USPS website. Some other things that you can pick up, or you can actually order, are these priority mail stickers. They have these long ones, which I use a lot, and then also these little short ones, and they come in a roll. So yeah, you can order these supplies, and you know, all these supplies that I order are free, and they get delivered to your doorstep. So it's really such a great thing to know, you know, getting these supplies. Okay, so there's that one. But I wanted to mention that Gigi, hi Gigi, thank you so much for your comment. It's you know, really, really helpful. She said that she used to do what I did I think for quite a while, and then she found out that, you know, actually buying the ink for her printer, as well as, you know, the packing tape that you need to put it onto your package, you know, she was spending a lot of money for that. So she went ahead and she purchased a thermal printer, and she finds that, you know, it's more cost effective as well as much quicker. So I mean, just the time saving is, you know, also more cost effective for sure. So and then the one, and thank you for mentioning this, but she picked up hers on Amazon, and it's called the Jaden's Bluetooth thermal printer, and she only got it for like around $149. So, you know, that's a really great deal. So I'm definitely going to be, you know, looking into a thermal printer. So thank you so much, Gigi. I really appreciate you. And also wanted to mention a comment from Fab and Chic at 50. That's such a great handle. Okay, so she places the item in a poly mailer before she puts it into the padded flat rate envelope. And, you know, for those larger, bulkier items that are hard to fit, she finds that it, you know, it fits a lot better. So thank you so much for that tip. I really appreciate you. So another eBay sale, and this one is a Tommy Bahama 100% linen shirt in this really, really pretty light blue color. I listed it for $19, and I got an offer for $10, so I went ahead and accepted that, and so I finally made $6.01. So this was, you know, an okay sale. Again, you know, $10 offer is good for me. So, you know, one of the things that I think I really need to do soon is, I think I'm going to start an eBay store. rather than just being an individual, because I think when you're a store, you get a little bit of a break on the what is it called again? The final value price. It's kind of like I guess it's eBay's platform fee that they get, and I think you get a break on that when you you subscribe to be a store. So I'm going to be, I think, the basic store. So when I do that, I'll definitely let everyone know, but I think maybe perhaps that might help a little bit. Okay, so this one, this shirt actually, after I listed it, it sold pretty quickly, like within a couple days. So that's very good. I really like moving my items. And on my little post-it, I wrote a note saying that I need to package this lightly because this shirt weighed, I think this shirt might have weighed 12 ounces, and in order to send it out first class mail, it needs to be under a pound. So I want to make sure that I don't go over a pound. So, also, you know, this is going in a poly mailer, so I don't think there's any need to double bag it or, you know, double wrap it. So let's do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. So, hi, DeSanti. Thank you so much for your comments. Let's see. DeSanti thanked me for the extra sold to ship video last week, which was really, really nice. And it's very helpful to hear from you guys and, you know, find out like what kind of like what videos you'd like to see, you know, more of. So then that way I can really focus on them. So, you know, that's really helpful. Let's see. And she also says that she doesn't hesitate to list items that are for, you know, colder weather or, you know, I guess that would be out of season items. And so, you know, she suggested that, you know, I could do the same and, you know, go ahead and list these. So yeah, that's a really good point. You know, she mentioned that, you know, there could be areas where it is colder there, or, you know, colder at night, or maybe, you know, going on a vacation somewhere that's a little bit more cooler. So very good point. And also, let's see, she also remembered that that sort of Italian tee with the lace on the back, and she was asking if I decided to keep it or you know, list it, and I'm deciding to keep it. So really good memory. And then also I got another comment from DeSanti on, I think, another video, and let's see. So, which is really, really sweet. She was saying that she actually, let me just kind of read it because it's really sweet. She said, reading and hearing about others' experiences and tips is a nice bonus in my videos. And she said, I need to give myself more credit. So, y'all, thank you. And likes the packaging style, says it's very relaxing and flawless. So wow, thank you. And Oh yeah, and then she said, I can't believe you mentioned Selling for Good. Selling for Good is another YouTuber, and I'll go ahead and link one of her videos below. And she said that she watched one of her videos for the first time and that she's great. And yeah, I really enjoy her videos too. Something about her personality as well as her reseller knowledge. She's just a really great reseller. So she really focuses on bread and butter items. And to me, that's great to see. It's, it's one thing if you can find, great bolo brands and, bangers every day. But she sells, those just common goods, common items. So, anyways, yeah, that was awesome to hear. And yeah, thank you. I was really happy that I could get away too. I think that was 4th of July weekend. So that was it was really nice to get away. So, thank you, DeSanti. I really appreciate you. Okay, so next item is these Tommy Bahama shorts. They are 100% silk. They also have pleats, which I haven't seen in a while. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of chinos, but these are pleated fronts. In a really dark, I don't know, it's almost a dark blue, dark black, or a light black. These I listed for $14 and I received an offer for $11. And so I went ahead and accepted, and I made $6.55. And this was a Poshmark sale. So, I think you can see that this week there was a theme of, really sort of low sale items. But, again, when I'm not selling a lot, I'm, willing to sell things for a lower price. And, there could be so many different reasons why things are not selling at a higher price. But, part of it too is, I do think that a lot of people might be not spending as much. Their gas prices are so expensive. Grocery store prices are expensive. So, I kind of have to keep that in mind. And, also, I went to the bins this last weekend, so, I kind of have a little bit new strategy. I'm always changing my strategies. I have a little new strategy that I want to try out, and I could probably, I guess I could talk about it a little bit. So my thinking right now is that I really do, of course, I want to pick up, those sort of amazing, bolo pieces or, unusual one-of-a-kind pieces, and, definitely like to do that. But, those are few and far between. So, what I have been trying to do is see what items are that I can pick up at my my closest bins. And I had gone to another bins out in Sacramento, which was really fun. But after thinking about it more, it took an hour and a half to drive out there, which is a lot of gas, as well as a $7 toll. So in actuality, I'm not really saving that much by going out there, as opposed to just going to my closest bins, which is only 15 minutes away. So, you know, that kind of put things into perspective for me, and, you know, made me realize that I should be super happy that I do have a bins that's that close. You know, so I'm lucky in that way. And, you know, for the most part, I'm really happy with, you know, things that I can find. So, yeah, so anyways, I'm experimenting with that and just really trying to, you know, find what items that have a good sell-through rate that I can pick up very frequently. And then that way, you know, I'll have my bread and butter items. So, let's see. Yeah, and then this is a Poshmark sale, and, you know, for those of you new, I learned how to ship from watching McThriftsy's videos, and I'll go ahead and link one of her videos below. She's a really great reseller, really knowledgeable, very sweet, and you know, she's really the one that I would even now, but especially, you know, in the beginning, I would turn on and I would just listen to in the background, and, you know, occasionally look up while I was working. And so, you know, her videos are a little bit longer, and, you know, I just find also her voice is very soothing. So, yeah, so anyway, she also uses this packing paper, and I believe the only platform she's on is Poshmark. I think that's true, but, you know, anybody who knows otherwise, let me know in the comments. And so, you know, all her items are packaged with this packing paper, and also she uses the USPS supplies. So, you know, the priority mail and the flat rate mail envelopes and boxes. So, yes, this is another Poshmark sale, and this is a J. Crew jeans, sort of slim, 100% cotton pull-on sweater. I think it's kind of new, brand new. It has this little, I don't know if you can see this, but the little plastic taggy thing. I think I just put it pre-owned because it doesn't have the actual tag on it. But this sweater I listed for $19, and it sold for $14, so I finally made $9.55. So anything close to $10 that I can finally make, like my final sales, is really great, you know. So even like $8, $9 I feel pretty happy about. And this one is Poshmark, so I'll go ahead and wrap it in paper. And let's see. Also, hi, One Busy Mama to you. Thank you so much for your comment. She also writes personal notes, and but she's also thinking about, you know, perhaps getting some thank you stickers as well. But, you know, for now, she's continuing to write the personal notes. And, you know, I think you also mentioned that you really like doing it too. And, you know, I'm with you. I really do like it, because it's, you know, it's one way to show appreciation to the buyer. Let's see if I do it this way. So go like this. Yeah, so, you know, the other thing about thank you stickers is that I'm very picky. I was a graphic designer and art director for, you know, over 30 years, and that's kind of my wheelhouse. You know, especially print. you know, later in my career, I really had to focus more on, you know, digital design and things. But, you know, my forte has always been print as well as branding, so brand design. And when I go to look for just, you know, off the shelf, thank you stickers, I just keep thinking, you know, I really would like to, you know, make my own, and especially kind of brand my own. So I don't know, it's hard for me to buy you know, just buy them from Amazon. So I've been really holding out on that. So, let's see. So yeah, you know, I totally get you. And also, One Busy Mama to You also mentioned that she listens to the videos while she's working. And she actually also likes to play them over again. So, you know, that's, thank you so much. I mean, that's really great feedback to hear. And, you know, I like it, you know, like Maria Felicity mentioned, it does feel like, you know, you're hanging out with a friend. So yeah, so thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate you. And Rose, hi Rose. Thank you so much for your really sweet comment. And she also loves selling Bryn Walker. I think it was in the last video I had sold another Bryn Walker piece, and Bryn Walker is a really great brand. It seems like it has really good resale value. I mean, it's has a really high retail price, but it also holds its value. So yes, it's a good brand, and I wish I could pick it. I wish I could find it more often, you know. So let's see. Oh, also Rose asked me about if I've gotten into the whatnot scene, and I haven't. And you know, I think Helen had also asked, you know, if I was, you know, interested in joining, or if I had you know, sold or bought from them. And I haven't done it yet, but I am curious. You know, a lot of people are talking about it. That seems to be the buzz, and you know, I'd be interested. I don't want it to take away from my other work. And you know, when I first started selling on eBay again, which was I think maybe 2 or 3 months ago, I was kind of overwhelmed. And so, you know, I think for me, you know, starting anything new, it can just make my life chaos. So I think, you know, that's one thing. But yeah, I hear it's really great. And yeah, sure. Let's see. Also, Rose did mention that, you know, with whatnot, I think she hasn't bought anything, you know, yet, but she says that you can learn a lot about brands, and so that's a really good point, you know. So for that reason, I think I'm going to try to, you know, get onto the app and at least kind of check it out and see what's happening. So, you know, thank you so much, Rose. I really appreciate your really great comment. And you know, one thing I also wanted to mention, you know, I hope you guys are okay with me mentioning your comments, you know, on these videos. And you know, I love them, and I think, you know, a lot of you have mentioned that it's helpful to hear others' comments as well. But if for any reason you don't want it mentioned, please, you know, write it in the comment, and I'll you know, I won't, because, you know, I want to respect, you know, your thoughts and what you want. So but again, I really appreciate all these comments. And speaking of comments, Gietta Thrift, hi Gietta Thrift, good to hear from you. And she also mentioned that she loves Bryn Walker as well, and she said it's such a great seller. So yes, it sells. I'm actually kind of surprised at how quickly it sells. So that's a great brand. So if you guys see it, pick it up. Let's see. Oh, okay. And also, Susanna. Hi, Susanna. Thank you so much for your comments. I really appreciate, hearing from you. And she mentioned, or she asked, how many pieces do we have to list before, we have sales? And I think Susanna is a pretty new reseller, and this is actually it's a great question. And I'd love to hear comments from you guys as well, because this is always something that we're all trying to find out. It's like, how do we get sell our items, and especially during this time where it's traditionally a slower time, summertime. A couple things that I can mention, and I had written these in her comment, but so for eBay, really you need to keep listing, and you need to list a certain amount of items every day, and that way the eBay algorithm knows to send you a certain amount of traffic your way. And it's almost like sends you, if you list, like I list 5 a day, they're going to send me enough traffic to sort of handle, like, I don't know, 5 sales a day, for example. However, it's really up to the resellers to know what items sell well, what items do people want to buy, and at what price do they want to buy. So again, that is really, researching your items and picking up items that people like to buy. And early on, and I still do this, I pick up items just because I think they're cool. I like them. Personally, I like them, but what I like is not always going to be what everyone likes. So, there's that. And, if I could, I think, with eBay especially, I find watching Daily Refinement really, really helpful for me. And, Daily Refinement is Chris, and then he also does a podcast with Tech and Sports. And they are very, very cut and dry. If you want to be, a top-rated seller, if you want to sell a lot of items, do this, this, and that, And for me personally, that's really helpful to hear. So I do like to watch or listen to Daily Refinement. And then with Poshmark, of course, it's also really helpful to list consistently daily. But also you need to share your closet, and that, the more you share your closet, the more your items are put at the top of the search function, or people can view your items on the first couple rows. So that's another thing that's really, really important to do. And let's see, the smaller your closet on Poshmark, the easier it is to manually share your items. You can share it 10, 20 times. You can share it every hour. Well, actually, I think you can. Maybe Poshmark only allows a certain amount of shares. But anyways, I share my closet maybe, I think about 10 times a day. And I have about 400 items in my Poshmark closet. And I have about 160 items in my eBay store. So, just to give you an idea of how many items I have. And let's see. But yeah. So I don't know, I think there's tons more that we could talk about, Okay, yeah. So I wanted to mention one other thing is that I really enjoy watching Sandra The Mom Boss. She is a YouTuber, and here is her channel right here. Susanna, I don't know if you watch her already, but I find her really, really helpful. She has a lot of information. She does a really, really thorough job of researching things and, providing really helpful, useful content. So, she has bolo trends, and she, here's her sourcing checklist. She talks about, her sales and things like that. She records her hauls and, down to like cleaning shoes. And let's see, the different, she'll focus on different platforms, Macari. Yeah. So anyways, shipping, her inventory system. Anyways, I will go ahead and, link one of her videos below. So, anyone can check her out, but I really do enjoy, watching her videos as well. Okay. I think it's something that, we can all have discussions about frequently. And, I think, I think with my videos, I'm trying to share what's worked and what's been, kind of has failed. And, and hopefully, hopefully it's helpful. So anyways, Suzanne, I really appreciate you. Thank you for your comment. Okay, so this is the last sale that's going out, and they are this pair of Ferragamo shoes, and I don't know, I just think they're really beautiful. They're just very simple, elegant, classic Ferragamos, and they're made in Florence, Italy. Salvatore Ferragamo is the designer. Let's see. So these pumps sold on Poshmark, and I had them listed for $85, and they someone sent me an offer for $65, so I went ahead and accepted. And I've finally made $49.70. Really happy with this sale. I've had these shoes for quite a while. Yeah, I think I had these since December of last year. So I think I'm gonna just do this. I think I'm gonna wrap them together. Oh, sorry. So I've had these shoes since I think December, so had them for quite a while. I did pick these up at the Goodwill store. So they, if I can remember right, oh gosh, I think they might have cost about $8. $7 or $8. So, this was a nice sale. And I haven't been going to the Goodwill stores for a while now. Goodwill stores is, the first place I check usually is shoes, and sometimes I'll run over to the jeans first. Well, actually no, I won't do jeans first. I'll do shoes, because I feel like, those really special shoes get snatched up really quickly. Let's go ahead and, here's the priority mail shoe box. and it's, you know, a really good size to ship your shoes in. It's kind of big, so, you know, the item is kind of floating around in there, so I'm going to go ahead and wait. I don't have any more bubble wrap. I try to keep some bubble wrap, but I'm going to go ahead and stuff a couple of packing paper in here. There, yeah. Yeah, so last week for whatever reason, I don't know what it was, but I just got kind of, I don't know, felt really sort of over the whole, you know, photographing and listing every day. You know, as you guys know, you know, I don't really enjoy listing very much at all, but you know, it's the way you get things sold, right? So, you know, it's you have to do it. And I don't know, I just reached this point where I was like, oh, I'm just over it. But I think one thing that I did was you know, like I said, I do the drafts so that I can have, you know, weekends and, you know, kind of take a little bit of a break from that. And also, you know, going to the bins this past weekend was really nice because that's what I really enjoy, and that's what I got into reselling. That's the reason why. So, you know, being able to do that again, and then I think I might also join a gym. So it's Planet Fitness, and it's like it's a 6-minute drive away from my house, so that's really, really close. So I think also, you know, taking care of ourselves is very important because, you know, with reselling, it can be totally time consuming and overwhelming, at least for me. And, you know, there's so many different processes and steps. So, you know, just kind of to schedule or take breaks or whatnot, or take care of yourselves is really important. So anyways, that's it for this video. And, you know, I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. And, you know, if you did, please subscribe and think about hitting the like button. And, you know, please leave me some comments. I really, really love to hear from you. And, you know, if you don't want to have a comment put on a video, let me know as well, okay? Okay, until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.